Hey there.
Hi,
I'm going to get my camera going here. I don't know what's happening. Okay, there
is
we
this? Oh my goodness, in the flesh.
go. How are we doing?
Doing well, thank you.
Good.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah. And what's your name?
Denise.
Denise. Great, Denise. So, Denise, we're going to run through this. I'm going to be the patient. I just came
Okay.
in. I just got done seeing the doctor. I want you to read everything on the screen and just word for word. Okay.
Hi, Ann. How did it go today?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Okay. Well, great. Is there anything in particular? Do you want me to just read this or you just want me to act like me?
Um,
Sorry,
for
to
this, for the
improvise.
sake of this, I just want you to roll through it. Then I want you to do you when you're done with this. Okay. You do you when you're done with this. But for the
All
sake of
right.
this, I just want you to see how this is the
Okay.
simple formula that gets 10 to 15 reviews for our clients every week. And
Okay.
we put somebody who has probably, lesser capacity than you, right? Somebody who's unfamiliar with dental and they just say this, they just learn this and they say this and they get 10 a week. You will be able to take this and you'll be able to dominate. But I want you to first just kind of get the bones of this. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Perfect. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Good.
Yes.
Good. So
Okay.
yeah, let's start from the top.
Hi, Dan. How did it go today?
Yeah, yeah, went pretty good. Thank you.
Great. Well, that's what we love to hear. I know that you've been to other dentists and dental offices in the past, but you keep coming back to us. We must be doing something right. Can I ask what we do better or different than other dental offices you've been to?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's just kind of friendly when I walk in. It's kind of familiar. I was with one of those dental chains, and every time I went back, they never remembered me, but often a different person on the front every time, even a different hygienist and a different doctor most every time. So I felt very much like a number here. I feel like it's very personalized care, but probably even more than that is, you, you know, I don't feel pain. I'm not a big fan of dentistry or drills or needles. So, when I get into a position of like I have to be here, it's not a happy time for me. And you guys have just really made that easy. So yeah, you pretty much you've made yourself my dentist at this point.
Wow. Wow. That's great. Dan, we work hard to get these results, so we are very happy to hear you feel that way. The reason I'm asking is that today consumers want to hear from existing patients like you. Can you help us out today by sitting right there in the chair and taking just 2 minutes to share the same kind words you just mentioned to me?
Yeah, Denise, listen, I'd love to. I got to grab some food before I get back to work. And, I got to figure out where I'm going to go eat and stuff, but, maybe next time.
Okay, well, understood. Well, if we get 10 reviews in a week, the doctor buys us all Starbucks on Monday. It'll take 2 minutes. I'm sure it's fast. Could you help us win, please?
Well, listen, Denise, if it's for Starbucks, let's get you that venti latte. What do I do? That's it. That's it. That's the formula.
All right.
Is everybody going to leave a review? No. Are, some people going to be kind of crabby? Yes. We're not going to even start this with them, right? But you're going to
Right.
be shocked if you just run through that. When they find out, Denise, they can help you win something,
Hmm.
then
Okay.
big deal. Then when you do that, you put their name, you drop their name in a little jar, for having
Hmm.
left a review. And you got something kind of cool and sexy that sits off on the side, like a basket of goodies or something. You say, listen, we draw a name out of this thing every, 2 weeks or whatever. And I'm going to put your name in there because I know it takes, a little bit. So good luck on that. The person isn't doing it to win that prize. They're doing it to help you out. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
People want to help. So,
people want to help and they actually appreciate you. They appreciate the level of care, the friendliness, the effort that you're putting into making this not so fun grudge purchase. Going to the dentist is a grudge purchase. You're doing it because you have to, not because you want to.
right. Right.
But you're taking time to make it a decent, pleasurable even experience. And that means a lot to people.
Mhm.
So when they find out that they can help you win, and they're, oh, that's kind of cool. And some of our clients even use this other bigger game. And this, whether it's Starbucks or anything else, I don't care what it is, but a lot of our clients will do, set a goal when we hit 150 reviews. We're all going for a shopping spree for $200. We have 2 hours and $200, and we have to spend all the money on ourselves, and every penny we don't spend, we have to turn back in. And then we do a show and tell with pizza, after that. And, the staff get into it. They love that. They love that game. And when, and you can even decide, do I want our patients to know about that game? But your patients will go, oh my gosh, what a great idea. And if they say, well, gosh, you're really pushing hard for these reviews. I mean, are you basically trying to buy reviews? Say you get somebody who's kind of low toned, right? They're low on the tones. Say, you know what? It's not about that. We give great quality care, but apparently it's a big deal today. Online reviews. I mean, who would have known? It's kind of where the world is going. Apparently, we have this marketing guy, Dan Brown, down in Florida. He's kicking our butt, telling us that we need to ask people for reviews because it's a big deal today. We didn't know that. And the person will probably say, yeah, actually it is. I read your reviews.
Hmm.
And if they say, is it? I didn't know that. Yeah, you're like me. I'm kind of like just kind of do whatever. But apparently the person today, they're like Amazon and stuff, people are like big into the reviews. So that's happening for dental practices. So yeah, our consultant told us that we get great products, amazing results. They see it in the reviews that are left, but there's other offices around here that don't deliver anywhere near the care, don't have the offerings we have, but they have more reviews because they ask their patients. So we're trying. How am I doing? Did this sound weird? I'm sorry if it came across like you can play it, just play it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a little bit trying to mirror a little bit of what they're presenting to you a little bit, finding out,
100%.
but at the same point, I really, if someone even gives me the hint of a smile, I'm asking. I mean, if there's just a little bit, what did you enjoy? So I love this. And it's the number one pushback I get a little bit is their phones, if they don't have a QR reader installed. Because I'll ask, do you have a phone? You can just put it over this. It won't automatically pick up our QR code. And then Dee and I were just talking about on the back of our little Google review card, there is a specialized URL that they can just type in to go right for.
And, all that a person could say, Denise, they could say, I don't know, I'm a little bit lost and it didn't take me here. And what's a URL? What's a URL? And you just say, listen, do you mind if I help you with this? And you literally just type in Google. You type into Google this exact search phrase. Okay. Or Safari or whatever, but ideally Google. And then you navigate, and then you can go here, and in a mobile phone, it'll show reviews. You pull up the reviews, and then right up here, write a review. So you can grab their phone and say, can I help you with this? And with them seeing it, literally like this, it would look like this, totally. And they could say, I forgot my glasses. I can't, nowhere. Do you mind if I help you? I want to put your name in this thing and see if you can't win that cool basket of goodies. And you hold the phone like this so they can see it, and you navigate to it, and then you take them through it. And then, okay, you just go, I still can't see the screen. These things are so small today. Okay, well, how about you say, and I'll type, and then when we're done, I'll read it back to you. And if you're happy with it, I'll press submit. How's that sound?
Yeah.
You see, are you going to get everybody? Are you going to go to that effort? I'll tell you this, the second you guys hit 350 reviews, watch what happens. I mean, just watch what type of person is calling in. Because that person is more interested in the experience and their health and the quality of life than they are their insurance, the best price. You see, they are very, very concerned. I mean, that doesn't mean that the price isn't important. It doesn't mean that they're not going to want to use their insurance. Nothing about that. But it just means that that person is interested in the experience, and that is a factor, and a big factor for them. I go and I search for, watch what I do here, just so you can totally understand the magnitude of this. So you're currently listed as a periodontist in Northampton County, Pennsylvania. Okay. Well, eventually we're going to get that slightly fixed or changed once we optimize your profiles. But I'm going to take that search phrase and I'm going to click a new tab. I'm going to search that phrase and we're going to see what comes up. And you might know some of these practices. But I want you to see this first office. How many reviews do they have?
148.
148. The next one?
202.
Good. I'm going to hit more places. I'm going to look at all of these.
So how did a guy with only 3 beat us out?
Don't trust this. This isn't an actual, like, or, you know, I'm searching from Florida. Okay. So it's not a true honest, even if you search from your phone or your computer, you're not going to get an honest, because it knows that you go there every day. Okay. So this isn't a true honest reflection of what is. But if we just look at the number of reviews, you know, you've got you guys sitting here, 30. The purchaser today, you got Dr. Lisa A. Muff, and sitting at 100. And North Star Dental Care, now their review rating is too low. It's 4.7. That's at the very bottom of the scale. 4.9 is optimum. 4.4 is not good. Okay. So for you guys to get to 350, you are instantly the choice for everybody. Instantly. Does that make sense?
Right. It does. It's going to take a good bit of me coaching people, because a predominant demographic for office are older. And
understood.
And they don't even want to do emails. So
understood. Yeah, understood. That's going to happen. But you know what's interesting too is, like, my 84-year-old mother, who is just, you know, she's 84. I could put a QR code for Facebook in front of her, and she wouldn't know what a QR code is necessarily, but she'd scan that. She has Facebook. She's on Facebook. Of course, she wants to see her many grandchildren and great grandchildren, right? And so she's on Facebook, and it would take her to the review page. Okay. Where she could write that review. She has a Gmail, but she probably doesn't remember the password, you know. So all that's, but you know, it's not a perfect science. All we're doing is we're making sure we're asking and doing as much as we can. And we try to help them out. You know, everybody who does it, you know, you put their name in that thing. If they refer a patient right then and there, and that patient schedules, like they have their spouse or partner or friend or brother, or their mother, and they get that person scheduled right then and right there, we're going to put their name in that jar 3 times or maybe 5 times. Okay. We're going to use that not as a means to buy people off. We're just going to say, listen, you didn't have to do that, but you cared enough about another person. By leaving a review, you're caring enough about another person. Knowing that 1 out of 3 people don't go to the dentist. 1 out of 3 don't go to the dentist. They don't go to the dentist because they're scared. They've had a past bad experience. They think it's going to be, you know, very expensive, or they don't think it's important. And you're actually helping us by leaving your story. You're giving a consumer level understanding of who we are. And they're going to believe you 100 times more than they're going to believe anything we say about ourselves. So you're becoming a bit of an ambassador, not just for our practice, but for good oral health. And we really need your help, because 1 out of 3 people don't go to the dentist. Can you believe that? They don't even, like, they don't even go. No, they don't. It's not that they don't go routinely. They don't even go. And you're kind of deputizing them in this endeavor we have to help people live longer, healthier, happier lives.
I like that.
Yeah. So that's a little bit more the theory, the concept behind it. But you're not buying a review. You're asking their help to understand the problem. And the problem is that people really, really, who likes going to the dentist? Who likes needles and drills? Nobody, nobody, nobody. But when and if they have to, now they got to choose. How do you choose? Well, you're going to listen to what other people say about it. So that's all the theory. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Laying that down, you're going to ask, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. That's you gave it your go. You get 10 a week, whether it's Starbucks, whatever you work out with the owners, that's what you work out. And you guys hit your 10, and the whole, whether it's pizza on Monday or, ice cream at the end of the day, Friday, or whatever. You have a fun game, because games just kind of keep things fun and light. And if you can't be fun and light about this, and if everything, oh, you must get this now, that's not fun. That's not fun.
Right. Yeah.
How's that?
And that was perfect. Sounds great. You got me convinced. I'll sign up. Where do I do it?
Okay, good. Yeah. Hey, and
we got a great office. Our team is great. It's the reactivation campaign that we're doing. We're getting some people to restart, but they're coming in still expecting to see the previous dentist. So there's more conversations that we're going to, Dr. Kasperi's hired 2 more. So, we are getting people to get reviews as we're also in transition. So it's a lot of conversations that are going on. It's like, he's still here. We've got 2 more dentists on staff, so make sure you are taken care of A to Z. So there's a lot of conversations. Well,
let me just say this on what you just said. It sounds like you're the perfect person to have there, because you can have those conversations. You've got that. Are you going to win every time? Is it going to handle people's concerns? No. So you're going to lose a couple patients. That's going to happen. Your focus is to have those conversations as best as you can. And like you said, mirror, for us, we're like matching their tone level. But if they're a little bit upset about it, say, I know, can you believe it? That the other doctor has a gall to get old. I mean, and then have a laugh with it, to say, we're just so happy that he's going on to his next chapter in his life. But boy, he went through a selection process on this new team, and boy, did he do well with that. So you're grabbing up these individuals and you're transitioning them to the next chapter of your practice, well aware of the fact that, yes, right. Yeah.
And I'm happy to do it. I mean, I love this team. They're fantastic. So
great.
Happy to do that.
So Denise,
what we've done in the past to make a game out of it is try to, it sounds negative, but it adds a spin to it, is you try to get so many no's in a week. Because if you're really asking enough to get enough no's, you're asking enough to get the yeses.
That's right.
So
that's right.
And
it also gets you up, it gets you kind of conditioned, because when it comes, you can't take that personally, and you can't get bent out of shape, and it's just part of life.
Yes. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So
that's right.
Let's do
I like that attitude. I like that attitude.
I like the scripting. So I'm sure
going to send it to you. I'm going to send it to you with some other ideas and things that I think will be helpful. What I would like you to do, are you comfortable? This has been recorded, so I'll send you the link. Are you comfortable if I use this for training purposes? Are you okay with that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, good. You look like $1 million, so it's, and you've done fantastic. I really would like to use this, because boy, if everybody had your communication skills and, even just your orientation, this would, we'd all be in a lot better position. So
thank you.
Yeah. Wow. And I'm here for anything that you need. You just reach out. But this is the next phase. Our next phase is to get these reviews while we also continue to build our content. And the content is they're going to move into before and after photos for some of these great cases that you guys are doing. And then patient testimonials. So I have, I've just given access to our MGE clients page, so that your team there can watch a recent video I did, how to film a patient testimonial, very, very simple steps. We'll get there, all this in time. It's early stages, so I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, it's so much. No, you guys are doing great. So just step by step, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Looking forward to it.
Okay, great. Good speaking with you.
Likewise, have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
All right, bye-bye.